What's going on, guys? Whew, I'm a little tired. Don't know why, for sure. Been eating good, healthy, don't feel sick, but I've been fatigued a little bit lately. And it's interesting. I'm usually full of extra energy, as you know, if you've been around me. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, but a little bit tired. Let's give you guys a Lake Fork public rundown. I'm so tired, I'm not even sure what the date is. I think the date is the 27th. 27th, let's check. Let's see. 26th. I've lost a day. All right, Thursday, January 26th, 2023. We had some rain the other day. It really wasn't heavy rain, but it kept raining all day long. And we've jumped a couple good inches. As I talked on Tuesday, I said that if we had the right amount of rain, being that the ground's wet, the ponds are full, it should go right in the lake. 2 inches is better than nothing, and that's about a little more than 2 inches is what we got in lake elevation. We need several feet. It looks like starting Saturday we have some rain again, and potentially all next week. It doesn't look like anything real super heavy, but pray for rain. Hey, I'm trying to make you laugh, but it's true. The Indians prayed for rain. They danced for rain. The more God answers prayers, and the more that we all pray, the more that He hears, the more He's liable to answer that. Of course, we're praying for selfish reasons, fishing conditions, but the whole state of Texas needs water. We're droughted again from east to west, so we really need water for other reasons than fishing. Low Lake we've been low now for more than a year. We just have not recovered from what it's already dumped. We're sitting there in a very, very critical position. 0 to 1 clarity, 48 to 53 degree water temperature. What I mean in a critical position is we are 5 foot, probably 2 inches, 3 inches below full pool. It sets the lake in a very dangerous, it's a stump-filled lake. It puts it in a position mostly that if we don't get spring rain, a lot of it, when we drop the average 3 feet or so next summer and fall, we're going to hit 8, 9, 10 foot below full pool. The lake has never been any more than 9 feet below full pool, except on the original rise. It's never, since it reached full pool, it's never dropped back down below any more than 9 feet. In fact, I think about 8.74. It gets exceptionally dangerous. Ramps get closed. There's no place to launch. There's a lot of the lake is gone. The backwaters aren't there. We need some water for this lake and many others across the state of Texas. So the rain helped a couple good inches. What the rain did was change things again. Remember, I'm telling you, two-step. Texas two-step. The fish move up and in. When it's warm trended, they pull back out to the creeks and drains and creek swings when it's not. So I was telling you, I think I told you guys some good information, that get up as far as you can in the creeks. It doesn't matter which creeks. Go way, 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 way back to find that warm, pocketed water, that warmer, sheltered water. Throw rattle traps, chatterbaits, spinner baits, square bills. Have the boat stir in mud with the trolling motor. You want to be super, super shallow and catch those fish. As of last week, when this cold front hit, now this new rain and the water, the creek's flowing cold water. It's been cold at night the last couple of nights. That's not the way to go. I want you to go back to the creek swings. You should be fishing the creek swings. You should be fishing your jigs in the creek swings. And then I want to teach you guys something. Publicly, with this fishing report, if you follow, you know that I constantly remind you of the members only channel. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baits that I'm getting ready to share with the members only channel. I'm not going to share those baits with you, and I'm not teasing you about that. You do need to know throughout the season what those baits are and colors, because that's what we're catching the fish on. But I'm going to help you out right now. I'm going to tell you kind of what they are without showing you, and I'm going to tell you a very important piece of information over the next 6 weeks. And that is what I call funneling locations, okay? I want you guys to realize that For the bass to get to the back of Mustang Creek, it has to go through the Mustang Bridge at Highway 17. For the bass to go back in behind the bridge at Little Mustang, the same, the 17 Bridge. These are funneling spots, okay? I'm going to use those because they're simple. They're black and white. They're obvious. You have a bridge that crunches, and any of the fish that are in the main lake that want to migrate to the back have to funnel through those places. There are a lot of places throughout the lake, creeks, Dale Creek, White Oaks Creek, Indian Creek. The same principles happen, that the way the creek swings, and that's what they follow, they migrate through the creeks and the drains, it creates crunch or funnel spots. It also creates what we call creek swings and channel banks. Those particular locations are key right now. The fish, even though we're having cold fronts, we're going to warm trend, cool trend. The fish move in when it warm trends and pull back when it cool trends. If you follow this concept and start working these crunch funnel positions, especially when they're reserved, and really when it's warm trending. So for example, the next time we have a big 3-day warm trend, the first couple of days of warm trending, I'm expecting those fish to funnel up through Little Mustang, which means the corners, the bridge corners of Little Mustang, the concrete walls and all that warm water, warming area could be critical to catch fish, which means you want to fish it for more than 15 minutes. You want to stay on it. Stay on those bridge corners. Bridge corners when it's cold are awesome because that concrete absorbs all of the heat from the sun. But critical funneling spots so put in your mind that you know where the bass go spawn, for example, and how do they get there? No Name Creek is the perfect one. You know those fish go back into that backwater of No Name Creek. They have to cross across the No Name Pond Dam. Another funneling spot. If you camp on a funneling spot this time of year, you're gonna have some fish passing you one way or another, coming in on warm trend, coming back out on cool trends. Some of the very best baits are jerk baits, square bills, chatter baits, spinner baits, Alabama rigs, rattle traps. I like rattle traps if we have grass and we just don't have the grass. But those 4 baits, I'm looking at 4 of those baits. I'm looking at jerk baits, I'm looking at square bills, I'm looking at chatter baits, and I'm looking at spinner baits. Okay, and I've got choice colors right now that are working the best right now, choice sizes that are working right now, and techniques that are working right now. I'm going to share those here in just a minute with a members only channel. If you are not a member, man, go subscribe. It's real easy. Look in the descriptions of this video below. Look in the descriptions, go to the join button and become a member. Just sign up to become a member. I'm not asking you for your arms and your legs. I'm asking you for $4.99 a month to get the real juice, the information that makes the difference. I tell the locations, the colors, the how-tos. I spill my guts. And I'm sorry that I must have you come to members only to get that extra information. But I am telling you that if you'll pull up on a bridge corner, if you'll go to Little Mustang and pull up on those bridge corners and throw a jerk bait or a square bill and experiment with your colors, you'll probably find some bites, okay? Worst case, go up on one of those bridge corners if you're really dying to catch fish and drop shot. Drop shot with a tomato finesse worm. You're probably not going to catch a giant fish on a tomato finesse worm, but you'll catch fish, okay? Remember that a lot of those old bridges as well have the original bridge still existing underwater there. That's a key holding spot. So when you're on a Little Mustang or you're on Big Mustang, remember there's an old bridge there. Side scan, down scan, find that bridge and hit that bridge with your baits, especially if you're doing soft plastics like Texas rigs, drop shots, or jigs. That's critical, okay? But anyways, there's really the best information I can tell you on Fork is 2 things. Stand by, because within the next 4 to 5 weeks, 6 weeks max, she's really going to turn into gear. We're going to catch a lot of fish. I can't wait. I cannot wait to throw the Canyon Cactus Creek Outdoors AZ glide bait. There are 3 main colors that I would suggest you get now. Get them now while they're available. I just talked to Shane. He's stocking up high. But you've got the IU color. You have the McFarland Chartreuse Orange Shad. And you have McFarland's Dirty Shad. Chartreuse Dirty Shad. Those are the three main colors you want. But I promise you, you're saving a ton of money on these versus spending hundreds of dollars on other glide baits. The Depths glide bait, for example, I think it's $150 to $199. You don't need it. Cactus Creek right here, IU color, $50, $60 for the laminated dirty shad, which I don't really usually throw. I've got a couple of them coming, but there's a laminated one. It's skinned. I'm sorry, it's a skinned bait, and it's $60. So $50 glide bait that absolutely works, catches fish, doesn't break your wallet. And I promise you that I can't wait to throw that. So stick around. This Lake Fork public report is going to get better. The fishing around the area is awesome. I'm telling you, man. Athens is awesome. Gilmer is awesome. Lake Welsh, they're on bed spawning. There's fry at Lake Welsh. So there's post-spawn fish, top water bite, frog bite. Shoot, the other lake, on the tip of my tongue right now. Jay just caught another double-digit fish from it. Not Athens. Oh, come on, why can't I remember the name of it? Anyways, the local lakes in these areas that have vegetation are fishing incredible. I really, really suggest that if you're just looking to have a good time, again, this weekend's got more rain, cold temperatures. I'm not telling you to stay away from Lake Fork, but if you're looking for one big bite, go fish Fork. Use your live scope for the fish in the trees. Hit the bridge corners and the funnel spots like I'm telling you, the creek swings and the channel banks. And you might find what you're looking for. Are you going to catch a bunch of fish on Fork right now? No way. No way. Warm trending? Yes. Cool trending like this? No. I can't believe I can't remember the name of Fairfield. Fairfield has been kicking butt. Fairfield has got a great bite on it. It really does. So that's kind of the gist of what I would be doing. If you go to those grass lakes, definitely fish you a little chicken rig. You know, throw some reaction baits. If you're not chasing, go to a little chicken rig or a weightless fluke, a wacky worm, and fish the edges of the grass and you'll catch bass, okay? And worst case, like I said, you want to really catch a fish, go to Lake Welsh. Man, you can catch them so many ways. Pre-spawn, spawning on beds, post-spawn. The lake is 64 to 70 something degrees because of the power plant, even though it's not running as much as it has been in years in the past. And the lake has got a lot of traffic, a lot of boats fishing it, but man, you can catch all the fish you want. It's a blast. So that's the report, guys. Stick around. I'll be back next week, next Tuesday. Also, don't forget that Lake Fork Marina launch ramp is still open. So Lake Fork Marina is still functioning. You can launch out of there. And the new restaurant, the Lavelle's has closed. Lavelle's is no longer Lavelle's restaurant. But the new restaurant, back to Mosier's, is owned again, once again, by Kenny Mosier. The pies are still there. The food's still awesome. It's the same. But Kenny Mosier is back calling it Mosier's, and everything is functioning there. So just don't forget that. And I look forward to talking to you guys next Tuesday.